Hello there, it's Michelle Smith with Marshtown TV today, and Happy New Year to you. And of course, we are starting the new year off right. We are at Rose Center with Candy. Happy New Year, sweetie.
Happy New Year, Michelle. It's great to see you in this great new year.
Absolutely, and we've decided it's going to be a good year. 18 was a little stinky for some people, but 19's going to be good, right?
It's going to be awesome.
Well, again, I can't think of a better way to start out our Channel 7 season than here with you. Well, speaking of new, as we're talking about new stuff, I had a little bird tell me you've got some new programs coming up.
We do. I'm so excited. This after-school program that we have started last year for the middle and high school kids has really started to come together and take off as a really interesting program. It's starting back on January the 7th. It is completely free. 100% free. There's no excuse not to come and do these wonderful after-school programs. They happen Monday through Thursday, every week for 6 weeks. They change up the topics. One day they're doing music jams. The next day they're doing theater. On Wednesdays this year, or this first session, they're going to be doing creative space making. We're giving them the basement, and we're letting them turn it into an art studio. And it's already got a pottery studio down there and the printmaking shop, and we're giving it to these kids and saying, do what you want to with it. And we're so excited about it. I cannot wait.
Yes, she's a little excited. Can you tell? Well, first off, I didn't know there was a basement here.
There is a basement here. We've used it primarily for storage, but we've started to grow and expand our programs, and so we need some extra space. And those kids are just going to take it over. They're getting ready to paint the place, and then you come back maybe in February. We'll have something to show you down there.
They're taking ownership of it.
That's right. It's their spot. It's called the Underground.
Oh, I love the Underground. How appropriate.
Right.
See, it is a learning experience when you watch Marshtown TV Today, Channel 7. Going back to that just a little bit, if somebody wants to participate in that, do they need to call and make a reservation or just show up? What's the deal?
Do either. It's a free program, so you can call and let us know you're coming. We'll know to expect you. You can show up on the day that it starts. It's January the 7th, or any day after that during those 6-week sessions. You can come and go as you please. It's a casual, laid-back atmosphere. We really are primarily wanting kids to have fun and be exposed to art.
In a positive way.
That's right. So from 4 o'clock to 5:30, Monday through Thursday. If your kids aren't here, they're probably sitting on a screen somewhere. I'm going to have my kid here because I want him off that screen, or at least doing homework.
And even in addition to that, you're getting them off the screen, you're exposing them to art, but they're going to be making new friends here. They're going to be branching out in so many ways, right?
That's right. And, so much research, Michelle, has shown that involvement in the arts not only improves your ability to get along with others, appreciate diversity, but it also gives you a boost of confidence, which makes you enabled to do your own work and projects in other areas of your life. It makes you more successful. So we think it's a really important part of just having a full and enriched life.
Well, I know there's more stuff going on at Rose Center, but hey, you opened the door on this art thing. I will totally agree with you because, Candy and I both have been in theater for a long time. And I'm sure, like I said, you'll agree, you see these kids, because theater is not just for adults, it's for kids, and they absolutely blossom. They get that self-esteem, they get that self-confidence, and, these little kids who might be wallflowers, they're all of a sudden, they're blooming, right?
That's right. Having a job to do on stage is a lot different than just walking up to a group of people you don't know and trying to socialize. So giving that opportunity to have that kind of artistic experience really gives kids an opportunity to feel empowered and also to express themselves and not be rejected for that. And that's not what we're about here. We're about accepting everything. So.
It's the community hub.
That's right.
Well, I'm excited about that. Well, what else have you got going on? Have you got some concerts and things happening?
We do. We have lots of music. Theater goes dark in January, and so we have to compensate with music. And we have lots of it, and it's all going to be great. Our first concert coming up is January the 4th with Tracy Cochran. She is a wonderful local songbird. She has a new album out. She did a successful Java Jive, and so she's coming back with her full band. We're going to open up Big Prater Hall, and it's going to be a free-for-all. It's going to be so much fun. $8 at the door, super cheap, great show.
Now, you don't get tickets in advance, you just get them at the door, right?
Get them at the door for that one, for sure. Now, the next concert on January 11th is Inspire Collective with Antonio Gomez, who is wonderful. Those tickets can be purchased in advance on our online store. You can go to our website and get them there. You can call. I will happily sell them to you over the phone. Or you can also get them at the door. That's a $12 ticket. That's going to be January 11th. It is a super fun show for all ages. This is clean family fun. Antonio is he's very committed to his faith, and he wants to make sure that he provides a safe and positive environment for young people to practice music and to get out there and get on stage. So,
And to have a good time. Well worth $12, probably more than that.
absolutely. He's part of our Sing Out, which is a local music development program for Morristown, Hamlin County. So we're trying real hard to find all those people out there who'd like to do some music and get them up on stage, give them an opportunity to perform. And Antonio's been really instrumental in helping us do that. Our last concert of January is going to be Java Jive. We've got Mitch Smith coming. He is an instrumentalist primarily. And so he is going to be putting on an eclectic show of instrumental music. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, typically Java Jives, we feature strong, prominent vocalists. But this is someone who's going to take us down this different path, this musical journey into how instrumentation can have just as much impact on us as seeing a really powerful vocal performer.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, maybe in some instances even more, because people who can't necessarily sing, you know, that's their connection with music. Maybe they want to play, or maybe there's a certain instrument that they just tune in, no pun intended, but they're tuned into more than others. So,
That's right.
yeah, and you can just come and hang out and jam with Mitch and everybody. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mitch is a wonderful person. Of course, Java Jive concerts are 100% free. They're open to the public. People are welcome to bring adult beverages, light snacks. We give away a Golden Cocktail Nappy Award for the most beautiful food at the table.
I'm anxious. Well, you'll have to tell me later who came up with that.
Cookie Larkin wins it every time.
Of course, of course.
But it's a lot of fun. It's just, you know, our audience started bringing all this really wonderful grower-made food, and so we just wanted to encourage them to keep doing that.
So much fun. You know, again, just by what we've discussed, you can tell it's going to be a really good year at Rose Center. Well, is there anything else in particular you want to highlight?
The only thing I think I want to say is a lot of folks, just like you and I were talking before, Michelle, a lot of folks associate Rose Center with the arts, but they sometimes forget that we are actually a local history hub. And so I was very excited when you said you wanted to shoot from the historical gallery today, and that's where we are. Of course, we have one of the coolest exhibits we have is the Morrell Flyer. Right now, with the government shutdown, you can't go to the Smithsonian, but this little machine of ours, it hung in the Smithsonian. So if you want to get a little taste of what you would see there, you can come to Rose Center. We are open. You can come into this room. It's totally free of charge, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. There are several interesting exhibits in this room. Of course, Rose School operated from 1892 to 1973. We have some memorabilia from that. Also, one of the features of this room is the Red Cross quilt. You don't see a lot of those anymore, but through the artwork and the participation of those ladies, they helped fund the war effort. So, and of course, the Tally Ward exhibit is up here, and just lots of different things. So we really wanted to encourage you out and come learn about Morristown.
Absolutely. You know, and like she said, there's all kinds of different exhibits here. Tony's actually going to spotlight some of those. And, you know, just make an afternoon of it. It doesn't matter if you're an adult. It doesn't matter if you're bringing the kids or what. This is so interesting in here. And to think this is us. This is our history.
That's right.
Yes, we're talking about new things. It's a new year and such. But, you know, our history is just as important as our future. Wouldn't you agree?
You know, I tell you, Michelle, if you don't know where you've been and who you are, how do you know where you're going to go? So come appreciate history, and let's make that future in the arts community together.
I just love talking to her. She is amazing. So, you know, guys, again, we thank you so much for everything that you did last year, Channel 7 Morristown TV Today. You tuned in, you hung out with us. You know what? We hope you do it again this year. Candy, we will see you in February, and we'll see you next time.